Hello, hello, hello! How's everyone doing tonight? It is Saturday night, and I feel all right. We're doing something a little bit different tonight. The Enraged Rabbit Carrot Feeder, the ERCF, is on hold. On hold. No, there's nothing wrong with it. And yes, it will continue. Where we left off, we had the unit built, and I had to do some work on the tool head. However, I'm waiting on some updated STLs for a Bondtech. I was planning to put a Galileo in here because the bigger gears should be a little bit better with feeding filament during filament changes. So I was going to go with the Galileo over an afterburner. However, they're finalizing, ET is working on getting the LGX supported. It's not supported right now. But he's working on getting it supported because the thing is you have to fit the sensor for the filament detector in that one little itty bitty small adapter piece. So he's got some work, but I want to run that. So we're going to have to wait. So in the meantime, wait, I see the Delta. Yeah, the Delta, I ended up putting the Delta there. So I ended up actually having room. So there we go. So the Delta's there, Tall Boy's over there. V226, switch wire, ender, which, I don't know, we'll move stuff around here. But today we're doing an Oskitone. This is just going to be a fun little project. I kind of wanted to do something different. I love electronics, but I never do electronics projects. I built this guy a while ago. It's my little Stream Deck equivalent that I use for, changing cameras around. So I used that. I made that a little while ago, but it's just an Arduino board. This is a actual full-on project. It's called an Oskitone. So I have two of them here. I have the Scout, which is a keyboard, which is this guy here. So we're going to be building this, and then I also have an APC. So these are fully printed. All the assembly is printed. I have all the printed parts here. And then you have a whole whack load of electronics and soldering. So we're going to have some fun today and just kind of build these up. And yeah, we're doing a little bit something different than building a printer. So how's everyone doing tonight? Let me check up on chat. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good am I at playing the piano? I can't put that number on a chart because that implies there's a skill. And if I've never played the piano, I can't scale that. So we're going to have fun. I see the Delta. Yep, Delta's there. Toasty regulated to bottom shelf. You know what? It makes sense down there because it's all enclosed and whatnot. So my kid can't get in it. And let's be fair, it's not a heavy use printer. I have the one spool of CFPC in there in the dry box. So it's not a heavy use printer. So the printers that I keep up here are the printers that I use a lot. So oh, David's here. Everyone say hi, David. So we're going to be building an Oskitone. There's going to be a lot of soldering. I got my soldering iron here. I know people are going to bitch that I don't have a fume extractor. I have a little itty bitty fan here that will blow the bad stuff to the other side of the room so it's not going directly up into my face. I know that's nowhere near ideal, but it's what we got. So we're going to roll with that tonight. So just a chill hangout stream and do some building. Dominic, I have not really. The reason I'm doing the Oskitone, they're not sponsoring this. I bought this with my own money. I seen, was it Andrew Sink on Twitter? He posted a video of him making one of these. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to do one of those. And so I went and bought one. I bought the Scout and they sent me an APC for free, which is like a little electronic talk box thing. So yeah, let's get building. We got instructions here. So this is what we're building. This is soldering. So again, tonight, because we aren't going to be doing printer stuff, as always though, all my streams are an open floor. So if anyone has any questions about anything, just ask. And if we end up going deviated, looking at videos or looking stuff up, if anyone has any questions about anything or wants me to look at anything, ask away. So actually, I probably don't need that yet. So, soldering. Yes, soldering. We're going to be doing soldering. So make sure I got that on. Got some power there. And we are good. VGV21, thank you for becoming a member. Rat rig. Ooh. No, they're doing soldering tonight. No rat rig tonight. So, assemble the battery pack. Yeah, so all this is printed. Like, everything in this thing is printed for the body. So even the battery pack, other than like the terminals, are printed. So this is kind of a cool little thing. I'm hoping I have everything. So that looks like that. Plus, minus, plus. Okay, that goes there. And everything here was printed in Sparta 3D, ABS Plus, Sparta 3D Sparkle ABS Plus, and then also everything was printed on V226 using an E3D Revo. So let's get the music going and get some appropriate music. Oh, this is cool. These all snap in a little place. That goes under there. Oh, neat. Okay, so that works there. Okay, so that looks like that, which is good. No, wait, no, I did it backwards. Nope, already screwed up. Still in the midst of a try to build. Nice. So for those that are unawares, LDO kind of showed off the switch wire kit that will be forthcoming. Yes, I will be building one. There we go. Okay, so we got negative, spring, negative, spring, negative, spring. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. I'm happy printing PETG and ABS on my Bowden Honnen. Is there any use case to get a Dragonfly? Capricorn Bowden. I like the Dragonfly Honnen. It's all metal. I prefer all metal, a good all metal Honnen. I'd rather not risk toxic fumes and melting PTFE. And PTFE is a consumable. It will wear out. Capricorn, I personally think it's more snake oil versus like a good Bowden tube, but your mileage may vary. But if you're not having any problems with your current setup, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's kind of always been my go-to. 2.4 build when? I've built like 2 of them on stream. Or actually, no, I built one and modified one, I think. I can't remember. I built 2 V0s. I'm torturing myself converting a hypercube with 30-30 extrusions into a trident. Oof. Vorons are designed in 2020, so you got to like scale everything around, and then MGM9 rails don't fit in 3030, so you have to go up to MGM12 everywhere and resize everything. Ooh. What do I think about the new Bondtech nozzles? I don't know yet. I haven't put them in my machine. I have them somewhere. I got them. Oh, actually, you can't see. I got them right here. Bondtech sent me some. I'm gonna put them in Tallboy. That's the only machine I have that I actually run a high flow hot end in. Okay, so we have the springs in. Add wires. So I have wires. Cut your ribbon wire into two pieces about 7 inches and 3 inches. Inches? What is this? Okay. With the battery orientated, so its plus contact is on the left, and on the right. Okay, so that's my negative contact is that. Ribbon cable through the hitch on the left side about halfway through, and then split the bottom pair of wires. So it goes through like that. About halfway, and then split the wires. Okay. Thread the darker wire through the channel. Okay, so I need to split this a little bit more. Okay. Strip 1/4 inch of the insulation and solder that to the contact tab. And then this one goes to there. Okay, I see. So. Is this like 26 gauge? Okay, now I need to solder that. So I'm using a TS100 as my soldering iron, and I really like it simply for the fact that it goes into a standby mode. So that way when you're soldering a bunch, you can just kind of leave it. And it'll just kind of go to standby mode. So you don't need to worry about accidentally that's connected there. Yeah, so standby is good because then it just turns off. It drops down to like, I think 100. So it won't catch anything on fire if you accidentally forget about it for a minute while it's just sitting there. And of course we're using ABS parts so we don't accidentally melt them when we're soldering because, you know, PLA is corn plastic. Plus, you know, I have more sparkle colors in ABS. There we go. So that is a battery pack apparently. Oh, I'm supposed to fold these up, apparently. Where does it say to fold them up? Yeah, see, it shows them folded up here. Yeah, so I gotta fold it up. Okay. Good thing I already soldered. There we go. TS80, yeah, TS80 runs at, the thing is I already have a TS100 and I don't do a crazy amount of soldering. So it'd be kind of pointless for me to get another soldering iron that does pretty much the exact same it. How does the, it's got a accelerometer in it. It's actually like, it's got like, I think I could technically install Clipper on here. It's got like an STM in it. So it actually like detects when it's not moving after a while, and after like 30 seconds it turns off or goes to standby. And then as soon as you pick it up, it starts moving, or it heats back up again. And it's 24 volts and like, I think 60 watts. So it heats up pretty quick, like a couple of seconds and we're good to solder again. Hey, I'm getting a 2.4 and the linear rails I bought are pretty dirty. Do I clean them? Do I remove the carriage? Try flushing them with ISO, or if you have an ultrasonic cleaner, clean them in there. Try not to take them apart. The thing is with a lot of the rails from China, they size the carriages to the rail by matching they'll use like, because the machining ain't great and tolerances aren't great, they'll just pair up like fitting rails and carriages with ball bearings. So if you mix all your ball bearings together, you might have problems down the line because they might be using ball bearings that are slightly larger in one pair of rails and carriage than another to make up for sloppy tolerances. So try flushing first and then re-greasing. Okay. So insert 3 AAA batteries matching their plus and then using a multimeter, measure the voltage. It should measure the sum of 3 individual voltages. Okay, so let's split this and get a multimeter. And don't let them touch, because that's how you get sparks. So I should be getting what, like 3 volts or something? Yeah, 3.5. I don't know. They're Kirkland batteries. There we go. So we're good there. Your pins are worth retooling for a V6 hot end now and prep for the Revo later. Currently, if you're running like an Ender 3 and you have a Mark 8 or whatever comes on an Ender 3, I would just stick with that. That's my opinion. Ooh, okay, now we gotta solder some stuff. So on the controller board, solder LED at D1. Has 4 pins for 3 different colors plus ground. The longest one is ground and it goes to the hole that has a line coming out of it. So that is the ground. And that goes in there. Now, am I supposed to push that? Oh, okay, push it down as far as I can, basically. Spark test. I'm hoping we can go the day without blowing anything up. I would really like to go the whole day without blowing anything up, or sparking anything, or melting anything. Alex, $2. Always check your filament feed. Thank you. Good tip. Always check your filament feed. You never know. Okay. Slide toggle switch into SW1 and resistor into R1. So toggle switch into SW1. And then resistor into R1. So is the resistor color coded? Trying to look at this picture. Oh, there you go. Okay, so like the orange is at the top, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. So we're good there. So that goes in there. What? No blue smoke? I'm hoping we can go the day without blowing anything up, guys. That would be my joy, is to go the day without blowing anything up or causing blue smoke. Resistors don't have polarity. Oh, okay. Melting anything plastic? No, I already printed all this stuff. Yeah, today we're not printing anything today. We're just having some fun and making a project. Building my B01 and got to calibrating E-steps and found out the feed path is blocked and couldn't push filament in. Got to repart the tool head. Yeah, you got to be careful with that on the mini afterburner. It is pretty easy to jam up the tool head if you're like impatient with loading and unloading filament. There we go. Don't burn my fingies. There we go. Jasper 50, thank you, appreciate it. Your videos convinced me to build a 2.4. So much fun. That's good to hear. Okay, so let's go back here. So now I got to add the power. Solder stream. Yep, solder stream. I didn't want to subject you guys to a wiring stream, so we're doing a soldering stream today. Okay, so I have green is positive and blue is negative. Okay, so now, it should turn on. Yay! Behold! Behold! Light! I have created light. I'm God now. Okay, so let's trim off these extra guys here. I'm going to be chasing these stupid little things for a while now. There we go. Into the garbage. I see the light. Exactly. Okay. So we're good there. So we have light. We did not break anything. Boot the microcontroller. What? Okay. Solder capacitor C1 and C2. Oscillator Y1 and oscillator R2 and R5. C1 has polarity. Match its white side to the white side on the footprint. Okay. So let's just work from left to right. Adding things. So I have 2 of these. Big chungus guys. The fact that I have the batteries wired up now is kind of annoying because they're going to be flopping all over the place, but better to work. Oh man, I forgot about that. Shoot. Well, this is the tallest part and it's now on. One of these is going through my foot later. I know that. I'm gonna have to vacuum after this. Okay, and then one of these doodads. Or is it one of these doodads? One of these guys. Do you know of any good guides for a newbie to follow for setting up a bare octopus on a 2.4? I believe there is a pin guide in the Big Tree Tech section on the Voron Discord. The installation process is the same as an SKR. It's pretty much the same as an SKR. If I remember correctly, it's been a while. Please remove the batteries. Oh, okay. It's not on, but I'll remove the batteries. The instructions didn't say to remove the batteries. Following the instructions. I do what the piece of paper tells me. Okay, so now I gotta solder on this guy, Y1. Oh, C2. The heck is C2? Oh wait, it's this funky thing? Yeah, it's this funky. That funky thing. I need to make a new cable. This thing sticks too much. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, by the way guys, safety first. Anytime you're soldering, like I know these aren't safety glasses, but anytime you're soldering or, you know, snipping off itty bitty piece of metal, at least be wearing something over your eyes. Brad, $10, thank you, appreciate it. Currently plotting orders for my 2.4. Anyone got any thoughts on knowledge on whether ESUN ABS Max is... I've never heard of ABS Max. ABS Plus, eSound ABS Plus has always served me well. KVP is also good. Any ABS Plus should be okay if you've never used ABS before. As kind of a, I'm new, what is this type thing. An oscillator, ooh. Are you supposed to cut these off? It's hard to get bad ABS unless you cheap out. That's the thing. Like, there used to be a lot. Half the reason people think ASA is amazing is because they probably first tried printing ABS and they used the cheapest ABS they could find. That was Garbo. So, if you use good ABS, it's not that bad, honestly. Like right now, I'm using a lot of Sparta 3D, and I got to do a lot of printing in the near future. So that's kind of my go-to, but I'm in Canada. So, which if you're listening, JTKAM, bulk packs, as cool as the Sparkle is, try and see if they'll sell you like bulk packs of just black, your supplier. Because it's a pretty good alternative to eSound ABS Plus up here. Okay, I think my depth perception is going because I can't snip half these. And R2. Which is another one of these. Okay. Right, R2 is the same as it's a 220, which is R1. So R1 and R2 are the same. Okay. Bulk Sparta 3D looks good. You know what? I like it. Like I've been feeding my Revo a decent amount of it over the past little while, and it's been eating it up pretty well. So I can't really complain. All good. Yeah, that's all good. Okay. So now I got to solder on the Atmega. So here's the fun thing. This thing is powered by an Atmel 328. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. This is what powers it. I also have a UART connection to this. Does anyone know what that means I can technically do with this thing? Anyone? Anyone? What I can technically do with this thing? Field a missile? It runs Clipper. Technically, I'm pretty sure I could put Clipper on this. Now, I don't know what you could do with Clipper on this. But technically, I could put Clipper on this. There we go. Okay. So yeah, Atmel, play music from Clipper, build a missile. Everyone keeps saying missile. I'm sorry, like, I don't want to break any... Well, actually, I'm in Canada, so ITAR is an American thing. But still, I don't want... no, you know, tier 2 operators kicking on my door or whatever would do that stuff. Yeah, and people keep asking for a soldering tutorial. Well, not keep asking. Every now and then I get it asked. This is how you solder. Put your thing through the hole, you touch it with the hot thing, and then you touch it with the solder. And you put the heat into the PCB, not the pin. If you're just touching your iron against the pin and not the pad on the PCB, it won't make a good connection. And for solder, I know it's all safe and whatnot, but honestly, I hate unleaded solder. I use 6337. Because unleaded solder is just, it does not flow well, in my opinion. Okay, with the power off, solder U1 socket, it will have a dimple on one end. Uh-oh. Oh, whoo! Okay, I did not know this had to go in a special way, and it was a 50-50 chance that I put it in the right way. So we're good. We're good. We're good. For that, make sure you like that smash button. Leaded solder is worth the brain damage. Exactly. So now I could put my Mega in, or Atmel. Carefully insert, it will have a dimple, which should match the socket. Okie dokie. So there we go. So that's that. Okay. Turn the switch back on. The LED should blink a new, different color a couple of times. Okay. So now I got to power it back up. And we should get some different colors instead of just the solid green we had before. So let's see what we get. That is bright. And yes, it did blink different colors. It was like green blue, I think. Yeah. Okay. That is bright. Like, I now have like a thing in my vision. Take the batteries out so we're safe. Okay. There we go. Get logical. Solder an ST switch to SW2. Okay, well, where's SW2? Oh! A button. Solder a button on. Okay, that I understand. Here, I'll put a Molex connector in line with the battery pack so you can remove it easily. Oh, good point. Good point, John. You know what, though? The thing is, though, I don't think this comes apart often. Like, honestly, it'll probably take me more time to get everything for that, but that is a good idea. So, I have solder that my dad bought before I was born 40 years ago and works better than... Well, that's like me. Like, back when I got into Voron, I bought this. And I've been using this spool. I keep forgetting that this camera doesn't autofocus. I bought this spool when I got into Voron. And this is how much I've used to date. I don't think I'm ever going to run out. Okay, so let's put a switch on. Right? Yeah. So make sure the switch is absolutely flat against the PCB before soldering all its pin. One way to do this is solder one pin and hold it in place and then use the hand to push it. Okay. So, yeah, because the way the instructions are on this, there's a lot of testing. So every time you do a step, it has you check something. So this way you don't build the whole thing up and then go, oh wait, I screwed up step 7, but I don't know that because I've never soldered before. So there's a lot of checks in this, which is good. Like, and it gives you the tip of like when you have to solder something that has multiple contact points and it's got to be flat, you like solder one of them and then you push against the whole assembly and then reheat the solder so that you make sure it's sitting flat. Actually, better contact. There we go. Okay. So now, put more power back in. You know what? I'm just going to stop unplugging this. It doesn't say to unplug, it just says turn power off. So as long as I don't accidentally turn it back on, we should be okay. So, okay. Test, power on, press the switch. The LED should turn the light just like it did. Okay, so if I turn it on, I should get light and it should change colors. Now when I push the switch, it should change the color again. Booyah. I lose more solder than I use. Thanks, solder. Nah, Thangs ain't sponsoring tonight's show. Next week's. So now what? Make some noise. Okay, solder the volume pot RV1, resistor R3, and headphone jack J1. Okay. Connect your headphones into the headphone jack, push firmly until it clicks in all the way. Get that the right way around. Yeah, these don't matter, right? Yeah, these don't matter anyways. I keep forgetting that. These don't matter. Is it very... Yeah, you can print all Vorons are designed to print all Vorons. At least the functional parts. Obviously, you're not going to fit the skirts for a 350 millimeter spec V2 on a switch wire. Or correction, a V0. But you'll be able to print every part that's required to make that printer print, and then you can print your skirts later. Because fun fact, the switch or the V0 was originally a 100 millimeter plate bed. And we made it bigger for that reason. And then also so that it had parts commonality with, there's the Monoprice Select Mini, and I think there's like 1 or 2 other printers that use 120 millimeter square bed. So that way there are already flex plates on the market. So. Someone's been shopping at Costco. Oh, the Kirkland. Hey man, the good batteries. Okay, so what do we got? What do we got? So we have resistor and headphone jack. So resistor and the headphone jack. I got the resistor now. Headphone jack. Goes in like that. There we go. There we go. And then potentiometer. That's stiff. There you go. Which it makes sense. Potentiometer probably has a lot of force on it, so you want to make sure it's really in there. Yeah, look how big these pads are. Wrong button. No, I don't want it to sleep. No. Turn off the iron. There we go. Turn back on the iron. Turn back on. There we go. Heat up. See how quickly it heats up. Okay. I can hear my little guy upstairs. He does not want to go to bed. There we go. Okay. So there we go. So now, connect your headphones into the headphone jack. Push firmly. Test, power on, turn up the volume with potential. You should hear a tone. Okay, I need headphones. So put the headphones in. Okay. So I should be able to turn it on, get my light. And so if I turn that to there, take my noise canceling ones out, I should hear a noise. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear. But it is working. Yep, it's working. And the volume knob works. Okay. I didn't even know it had a headphone jack. So we're good there. So next step, get loud. Solder capacitor C5 and C6 and resistor R4. Make sure C5's polarity matches its footprint just like C1. Okay. What's a headphone jack? It's some advanced technology that Apple forgot. It was lost to time. Solder capacitor C5. Where the frick C5? C6. C4 R5. Okay, oh, so C5. Okay, C6 is... these guys? Okay. Okay, and resistor R4. Okay, well, you didn't show me a picture of R4. Where is R4? I think I'm missing something. R4. It's got a green stripe. I've got this little blue guy. E2, I'm waiting on Ed to finalize some stuff with it. Is it in the bag? No, it's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm missing a resistor. Use a penny. This ain't good. Yeah, I put everything in this container. Got nothing on the floor. I did clean up before this, because I knew I'd be dropping something at some point. Nothing in there. I am missing a resistor. Oh joy. Oh joy. Shoot. Okay, so it is a... What is R4? R4 is a 1M? Scheiße. Oh, you know what? Oh, shit. Where did I put it? I have stuff. Let me go digging. I know I have a box somewhere. I know I have a box somewhere. Nope. These are all 220. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, this sucks. Brown, black, green, gold. Brown, black, green, gold. Nope, that's Revo stuff. That's motors. I could have sworn at one point I bought a kit of various resistors. I could have sworn I did at some point. I just have to find it. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I remember buying a kit at some point of resistors. I do not know from whence it came or where it went. Oh, this sucks. Oh, wait. Haha. 1K, 10K, 220, 1M. Booyah! I legit bought these on a complete whim on Amazon like 2 years ago when I had to buy some other electronic stuff for Taco Raven, I think, when we were doing, and I was like, I need to bump it up for free shipping. And I'm like, oh, I'll just grab these in case I ever need them. Heck yeah. So all 1M should be the same, right? It shouldn't matter, right? Because these are brown, but... honestly, I can't even remember. I think it was Taco Raven, but it was like, for some reason, I was buying electronic stuff. It was like when I bought the solder. It was like, these were like dirt cheap or something. And it was like... I can't remember what it was, but it was like, oh, just... So the colors are different. Does that matter, electronic people? It says 1M. This is 1M, but it's not the same colors. Somebody said the colors. Where are the colors at? 1M. Brown, black, green, gold. I got more colors than that. Yeah, so, okay, multimeter peeper. How do I check this with a multimeter? Resistance. That's K, right? Okay, so it's set for 2000K. I do this, and it says 970. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna trust the sticker. The sticker says 1M, and we're gonna roll with it. We are going to roll with it. So, Oskitone. I was missing a resistor. And orientation don't matter, so we'll just put that in there. I'm going to have to pull up my Amazon cart and find out when I ordered these. And why. This is bugging me now. It's like, why the heck did I grab those? Check the other blue one. Oh, you know what? $2, Kyle. Thank you. How much you want to bet this blue one is it? Yeah. Actually, it's a little less. It's close enough, though. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so this one is blue. Every other resistor in the kit is brown, and all the pictures show brown. So that resistor I thought was going to be used later because it's a different color, and the picture shows a different thing. What do you mean fingers? Fingers are lower resistance. Oh. I don't know. So yeah. So there is a little blue resistor that has the same colors. So it's got the same. So yes, it did come with it. I'm just blind, and because if you look at the picture, that's a brown one. So I was looking for a brown one. Then I'm like, oh, there's still actually, no, I think I have everything installed. Well, I was like, there's unpopulated stuff. Okay. So, carry on. Okay. So we installed that, we installed that, we installed that. Wire speaker to LS1. Thread the remaining ribbon cable through the hole. I'm going to have to What board is this? This is an Oskitone Scout. There's a link in the description. It's a little synthesizer. And we're just having fun and building stuff tonight. Actually, just put it in like that. Okay, solder this up. Okay. Yeah, we're going to put clipper on it next week. So solder socket U2. Where's U2? Green is positive, and blue is negative. There we go. Is this a rat rig? Yes, this is a rat rig. U2 is the 2 rows of 4 pins left of the headphone jack. Oh, it's the other thinky part. All the thinky stuff. Ah, why do the pins pop out? The heck? Okay, 1 second here. Pin popped out. Dang it. Okay, let me fix this. Okay, you go in there. Where are my tweezers at? Shoot. This actually came apart on me. Did I print the parts? Yes, I did. Okay. So now I got a bloody hole that's got shit in it. Where's my itty bitty drill? There we go. Not letting it. No, you're too big. I used to have all these pin drills. I'm trying to find one. Because now I have a hole with too much stuff in it. And I can't get that back in. And a bent pin. Oh, where's my... Shoot. I have solder sucker stuff. Don't drill vias. I have pin drills for drilling out the little holes, but I can't find it. What are my thoughts on carbon fiber nylon? I originally printed Toasty Boy in carbon fiber nylon, and I had to replace the whole thing. If you're going to use carbon fiber nylon or any nylon, make sure it's the right kind. There are certain types of nylon that don't that are way too mushy. Okay, well, I think I got it there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there's certain types of nylons that are way too creepy. They'll creep on you, and then you're screwed. And you'll have to rebuild. Yeah, PA6. Don't use PA6. So now I need to push on this while also heating that up so I can properly seat this guy. Good enough. Good enough. I can live with that. Okay, so that's all in there. Okay. So we do that, solder U2 with power off, carefully insert the LM386. Make sure it's inserted the right way. Power on, unplug your headphones and press the switch. It should now play out a speaker. Okay, so So green is positive. Yep. Okay. 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 Here's the overhead view. Power on. Okay. Turn it up. We got noise. We have noise. It works. It works. It works. It works. Power off. Okay. More notes. Solder the remaining 16 switches. Test and power on. They should all play different notes. Get louder. Okay, so we're going to solder on all the switches, and then we'll move on to the next step. So I'm going to take the batteries out, just so it's lighter. I hate tugging on these. Now I got to put on all the other ones. So all the other switch. It works, stream over, exactly. I haven't gone for a beer yet. All the switches. Oh. We have a visitor. So he's still up? Oh. I know I could hear him down here. Where's a good boy? Good boy? Do you want to grab me a beer? Thank you. Oh. There we go. Oh. Hey, no, get back here. Get back here. Coda. Wife goes to get me a beer, and he runs away. Traitor. He'll be back. He'll be back. Duff 699 doggo. Thank you, appreciate it. Is the alerts not showing up? Refresh cache. I don't know why the alert isn't working. Oh. There we go. Oh, you're back. There we go. Go on. There. Thank you. There you go. Boy, go, boy. You behaving? You're covered in fur. Aw. Okay. You know, doggo cam. Tonight, we got some Alexander Keys, Indian Pale Ale. So putting on all the switches. Would have been nice if there was an extra just in case. KBD 30 or KBD 3 KB 3D 30. Cheers. Thank you. David, that is absolutely cheesy AF. Okay, so it recommends the same thing where you solder one and then go through and make sure they're all tight. So, I need to get a proper camera mount for this one day. Using a dollar store tripod.
For a permanent doggo cam in the future.
There we go. That'll do. That'll do. It's a little crooked, but that'll do. And the colors are way off. That guy stand, $19.99 for permanent doggo cam in the future. I don't think I can get another camera. Oh, wait. I think I can get one more camera on this computer. Because the thing is, you can only have, I think it's 2 cameras per... Yeah, it's 2 cameras per USB hub or controller or something like that. And okay, I have 3. So yeah, I can get one more camera, I think. Oh, maybe I'll go the other way. There we go. Yeah, because right now I don't have no fancy computer like Tom does with the Threadripper and everything. I've only got a Horizon 3100 and a B450 motherboard. So no super fancy setup here. Beers, yep. Alexander Keys tonight. How much does my wife know? Surprisingly enough, she knows enough that if I like say, hey hun, can you check on a print for me? She'll come down here and check on a print, and if it's not going well, she knows that it's not going well and knows how to turn off the printer. Okay, these are all down. Yep, we're good. Okay, I can solder the rest. So yeah, I've trained her well. One second. I'm going to try and fix the colors on this camera. Remember, it's the white balance that's always off. There we go. Hey, look, some actual color. There we go. That's good enough. Most people are still rocking 5-year-old PCs. Well, the thing is, this is streaming. So, like, right now I'm using... it's not too bad, but I'm using hardware encoding. And I'm sitting at, like, 35 to 45% CPU use. Now imagine I was also running Fusion or or something else in the background. Like, this is not... like, this computer was built specifically for down here for streaming. Because before, if you remember, we were using a really bad computer. It was like an 11-year-old Xeon-based computer. Get to a camera so you can see. What is my procedure for turning off printers? I flip the switch on the back. Or if, you know, if my wife's doing it, she'll just hit like the E-stop on the front. Or hit the stop button if it's got a touchscreen. I know everyone's always paranoid about killing like the SD cards on a Raspberry Pi. I've never done that, ever. I hard turn off my computer or my printers all the time. And it's never been an issue. Okay. Just one side, now do the other. Can't use OBS, use hardware acceleration. It can, but NVENC, I don't have the newest NVENC on this. The card in this computer actually isn't bad. It's my old card for my computer upstairs. It's a 1060, but it's not using the newest NVENC. So it's using the old generation NVENC, which H.264 is better quality. So since I'm, you know, I'm not playing games on this computer while I'm streaming. I'm usually like, this computer is only doing streaming, usually. That's like the only thing it's doing. I'd rather have quality. So, because I did used to stream with NVENC, but the quality is actually better with hardware acceleration. In my case here, if I had like an RTX series, I think you have to have an RTX series or a 1660 or better to get the NVENC 2 or whatever it's called, like the newest NVENC encoder. So that's all soldered up. So now I can put the batteries back in. They should all make different notes and then power it off. So turn on. Maximum. So apparently we can make it louder though. We're going to do that right now because that is not loud enough. I want louder. Pac-Man. Yep. So, get louder, optional. Why would you skip this? You have volume control. So, solder cap C3, which is this guy. Like, why would you not want this as loud as you can have it? Why would you not want this as loud as you could have it? Okay, match polarity. Test power on, press some switchers. So now it'll be louder. Power off. Okay, so that's louder. Prep for hacking. Well, we're going to do that anyways, just in case. So, solder J2 header on. Because while I don't plan on installing Clipper on this tonight, I might have a laugh and do something. Because you could do, you could change the tone. So it doesn't have any way of changing the actual, like, what noises the keys make on the Scout. However, I believe you can basically play around with the firmware and do that at a later date. So I'm setting it up to do that. So it involves soldering on a header for UART and solder on a cap C4. Okay. So that is all that. So I've soldered the header on, soldered the cap, and now I got to put it together. So we're done soldering. Ta-da! Just shorting on the bottom, different towns. Yes, this runs in Atmel 328, so you can install Clipper on this. Will you be able to do anything with it? Probably not. I don't think Clipper has a sound library. It'd be cool if it did, but at this time, I don't think it does. So now I got to put it together, which is there's some Oh, come on, the other one went in just fine. There we go. So, I think it goes in like that. No, wait, no. How does it go? Do I build it from the bottom up? I think I build it from the bottom up. So I put my 2 screws through. That snaps in there. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the same? Yeah, that's the same. Why don't you go down? Oh, cable. You sit in your slot. It doesn't want to sit flat. Why is that not sitting flat? Okay, now it's sitting flat. Go in there. Does the speaker go up or speaker go down? I'm assuming speaker up. There we go. So that goes like that. That goes like that. What is the process like? An upcoming Voron contributor engineer I love. If you want to help with Voron, build printers. There's really no set way to get on the team. You just build something, and if we think it's cool, you might get on the team. There we go. Okay, so that goes like that. Goes like that. Switch goes like that. There we go. Oh, no, that fell. Shit. Screwdriver. Need a different bit. Did I print the keys? Yes, they are printed. Everything is printed on this in terms of like the parts. I did a color change. So I printed half of them, like I printed up gray all the way up, and then I switched to a different color for the last little bit to get the keycaps. Why aren't you clicking together? Something's not right. Something's not right. Something's not clicking together right. You're not sticking up. Nothing's sticking up. That's down all the way. So why aren't you clicking together? Try the keys out. Maybe it's the keys. Okay, so it's the keys. Something with the keys is not making it stick together. Because they have to sit on this like little shelf for it to work properly. Yeah, why aren't you snap it? Come on. Why aren't you working? Why aren't you working? Something here, is there a clearance issue? Oh, that's why. There is a little bit too much tightness. There it is. Put it together wrong, use a hammer. Well, that's how you're supposed to put together any electronics, right? First you don't succeed, hammer. I will say, you do get spoiled having to deal with nothing but Voron parts all the time. Everything's sized and designed with ABS in mind, with right shrink rates and everything. So every now and then you print something off, you know, Thangs or Thingiverse or whatever, that wasn't designed with shrinkage in mind. And you're like, what the heck's going on here? Yeah, it's still not sitting right, but so you can see the light through it. That key's not working. Okay, so okay, why aren't you closing all the way? What is holding you up? Because that's what's keeping this from working, is something is holding it. What is you touching? There's something with the keyboard, that's the thing. Because without the keyboard in, it fits. So why aren't you fitting? Is it a tightness issue? Is it this spacer is too thick? That could be the issue. I doubt it's a spacer. Make sure the board's sitting flat. Yeah, it's not sitting on anything that would cause it to stand up. So why aren't you working? Go down there. Nothing on there. Yeah, that's all down there. So why the hell aren't you fitting together? Yeah, as soon as you put the keys in, it just doesn't lock up. Oh. Yeah, what the heck? It's not the power switch. It just does not want to lock up once you put the keys in. Battery's too big. It's not the batteries. It's not the front. And the batteries have more clearance because the keys are over them. It is something. Like, it's just not. It's just not wanting to lock up for some reason. Which doesn't make sense. Because the thing is, the lockup is below the keys. None of the buttons are high. If any of the buttons were high, that might do it, but all the buttons are the same. That's down, that's down, that's down. Final assembly. Slide the square nuts into the enclosure top. It'll be snug, but they fit. Use needle nose pliers. Add the keys. Okay. Notice the rail cavities that slide and match aligners. The front and keys will prevent the keys from being pressed too far down. Guide the keys down on them. Assemble the bottom. Align the PCB under the enclosed bottom. Nestle in the aligners. Pop the speaker. Okay. Pop the battery. Add the key rails onto the aligners on top of it. Add the switch clutch. Finish. Align the top. Yeah, it says it just pops together. It's not. Something is not right here. Why aren't you snapping together? Yeah, see. Why aren't you working? Something's up with these keys. It's something with the keys, I think. It's got to be something with the keys. Nothing else is, yeah, it's not the switch, because the thing is, without the keys in, it works. It clicks together just fine without the keys. The moment you put the keys in, it don't work. Piers got it. Yeah, see, take the keys out. Put the keys over there. And all there. Put the switch back in. And it snaps together just fine. So it's got to be this PCB. It's got to be this PCB right here. It's got to be... This has got to be something wrong with this that is keeping this from going down. Because it's like rocking. So... how do I remove material off of that? Ugh. Yay. Here comes the part where I lose my finger. Or my fingerprints. Oh, this ain't gonna work. Open the holes in the key so it moves a little bit. Yeah, maybe. We'll try that. We'll try that first. Where's my drill? Any real downsides to the FISEC kit? No clue. I've never used it. The only kit I myself will ever recommend is the LDO kit for the V0 because that's the only kit I've used. And that's the only kit that I recommend. Yeah, so you can see it's bouncing on that middle. So it's a stupid spacer. It's too thick. Bloody hell. Be a lot easier if I could show you guys the printer. We're just gonna print a replacement quick. I don't have a profile on this computer. Bloody hell. I don't have a profile on this printer. 1 second. Prusa slicer. No, I don't want Prussia. Oh man, running prototype parts is bloody annoying at times, I will say. Yeah. Yeah, if you see it, you see it. Hope you don't, but clipper ready, cool. Boom. Good enough. Hey, if you happen to catch a glimpse of it, you happen to catch a glimpse of it. Cancel. Toasty will work. Where are my settings? Oh, bloody hell. Isn't electronics fun, guys? Toasty. Toasty ABS. ABS. That'll work. Okay, so now I gotta download the printed parts. Where are they? Oh, start heating up that bed. Thingiverse. Okay, so according to that, that is supposed to be 6 millimeters tall. I don't want to scale. Unlock 5.8, 5.6. Yeah, we'll take off 0.4 thou. That's now export G code. Or should I go 5.5? Should I go 5.5? We'll go 5.6. Actually, yeah, we'll go 5.6. Documents? No, that's not it. Oh, it says to the desktop. Desktop. 5.4? You want to do 5.4? We'll do 5.4. There we go. Yeah, I honestly, I like, yes, thanks, sponsors, shows, but no joke, like, the Thangs website is great. It just, as long as if people keep uploading stuff to it and their content increases, it'll get better. Because right now, that's their biggest knock, is just lack of stuff. But it's getting better. It's getting a lot better. Yeah, this is... Yeah, it's oversized. That's why. That's what's getting me. It's a little too thick. It's 6.2. Because I have like 20 different versions of Fluid running. Like every computer has Fluid from whenever I built it. I don't update it. I'm not going to sand down an entire bar and hope it's flat and even when I can just reprint one in 15 minutes. So we do have another one. We could do the APC while this is waiting. What time is it anyways? Yeah. There is another one here, and you know what? We'll just YOLO this one and slap it together in one go, because we do have a whole other one here to build. Because we have the APC. So we'll do the APC while we're waiting. Home, Oskitone, guides, APC. So we are totally just going to YOLO this and not check anything and just solder it up. So this will be fun. This is the APC. This is what we're making right now. It's an Oskitone Scout. It's a synth. Just stick it in the CNC. Yeah, that's one way of doing it. The music is Stream Beats. It's all royalty free and it's made specifically for streaming, so I don't get angry government coming after me. Or the DMCA. No, that's not... Turn off. There we go. Okay. That is that. C101. Bed's warm enough. Yeah, okay. Print. I have no idea what profile this is. I'm running my random whatever ABS profile for is the filament even, is my temperatures okay? 250, 245, 255. Yeah, that's good enough, whatever. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So that's on. We got another resistor. I think I soldered the resistors in backwards. Yep, I did. Wrong resistor in the wrong place. Oh well. Fix that quick. Fix that quick. This is why I don't do electronics. A lot easier. Why are you still hiding the Revo? Because there's more than the Revo in there. That's why. If there was just the Revo, I would show it to you. But it's not just the Revo. So I can't show it to you. Yeah, there's been a few tweaks to the design. It's not just that. If you want it now, honestly, just go ABBN because it's based on that. It's based on the ABBN. So if you're one of those, I can't wait and I need it now, just run the ABBN. You know what? I'm just going to cut it off and put a new one. So I have replacements. And I can't find where I put the other one. Let's just rush through this and do it quick. Yeah, totally. Drop everything, solder something in backwards. Electronics are fun, guys. Electronics are fun. Oh well. This one goes in over here. The updated shower head. Exactly. It's not safe for human consumption yet. Andrew, $5. Thank you. My first foray on Trident is 100% self-sourced. Been interesting finding small things I forgot. No, I'm disappointed. Great adventure. That's good to hear, man.
It's been interesting finding small things I forgot, but have not been disappointed. Great adventure.
Okay, 1K ohms is R102. Is it printing well? Yep, we're good. Okay, so set that all out. This solder wick stuff's awesome at times. Okay, so R102 is a 1K ohm. Missed a little bit. I just gotta channel my inner Lewis Rossman right now. Trying to get solder out of a freaking screw hole. I wish I knew where my itty bitty drill went. I used to have an itty bitty drill that I could use to drill out these itty bitty holes. And I don't know where I put it. It was like microscopic. Wait. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, I wish I knew where it went. Are you using any IoT devices at home, smart plug switches? I have a few. I've got like Google Homes and whatnot, but nothing like no automatic lighting or anything like that. I need 330 ohm, and of course I don't have 330 ohm. Where'd the other one go? I had the right one. Bloody hell. Can't believe I dropped it. Did I drop it? Electronic nights are fun, guys. Put one in backwards, misplace the opposite one, don't have a replacement. Bloody hell. With how cheap resistors are, you think they would have included, you know, a spare. Pockets? Deja vu. Yep. How bad is it if I use the wrong resistor? It's calling for a 330, and I don't have a 330. Like, should I use one that's slightly bigger or slightly smaller? What is the go-to in that situation? Should I be going bigger, going smaller? I don't know where my tweezers went. Bigger 430? Okay. I don't have 330. 220, 470, 470K. Yeah, okay, so we'll go with 470. Okay, so 470. Okay. Now I just need to get this one in there. Go. There we go. Okay, we're good. Back in business. Fixed. Okay. There we go. Resistors are in. Bloody hell, that was dumb. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, and then this guy goes here with the little white part goes on that side. Probably shouldn't be snipping the ends of these towards the towards the power supply. But it is what it is. Wait, the LED that goes to has polarity, D101. How do you tell which way? Oh, shit. How do you tell which one's positive, which one's negative on an LED? The flat is the positive, right? Or negative. Yeah, okay, I see. Yep, nope, we're good. There's a flat. One second. I see there's chat going on. Okay, oh yeah, fluid, mainsail, moonraker, all that. Okay, got a potentiometer. One pot. And the other pot. I missed a spot. I missed a spot. Oh no. I probably should have soldered this on first. Okay, solder one on and push the rest on. There we go. Okay. Switch. Okay, is there a positive or negative to the switch? I don't think so. What the heck's going on in chat? 1 second. What is going on? What's going on? Why not? Okay, so yeah, basically, if you guys are asking for help, subject, like, try to be as specific as possible, I guess. That's what I'm trying to see here. I don't know. Oh my god, you guys talked a lot. Fluid's just a web interface, stranger. Like, this right here, this is just a web interface. This is Octoprint. This is Mainsail. This is just what you look at. This right here, Moonraker. Moonraker is what handles all the talking to. So if you want to do like smart devices, it has to interface through Moonraker. Now I think Fluid and Mainsail both support that, but it's Moonraker that's doing it. So if you develop anything for smart devices, you have to develop for Moonraker and then bring in Fluid or Mainsail support, I believe. I am not a software guy. Okay, and now I think we just need to put some power to this guy, and hopefully it doesn't blow up. And if it blows up, well, we haven't had sparks in a while. Because the part's done, I'm just waiting for it to cool. Okay. This is wired up. I don't know if it's going to work. We'll find out. Too good for sparks? Well, we're about to find out because I literally just kind of looked at the picture and made this look like the picture. So this is in frame. So if it gets sparks, we should be able to see it. So, oh, we got a light. Seems very quiet. It's supposed to be like a talk box or a chat box. It's full of bees. I'm getting nothing out of this guy. I don't even know what this is supposed to do. It's an APC. It makes noises. Part's done. Yeah. Part. Quiet because of the higher resistor? Maybe? I don't think that would have anything to do with it, because I think that resistor only goes to the LED. Yeah, that resistor just goes to the LED. Keeps crapping out though. Oh, fiddle with it later. DJ Nero. Yeah. Okay, we got our little part here. I don't know where I put that. Micrometer. Or vernier. There we go. So hopefully this fits now. And we don't have any more issues with the keyboard. Because this is what I want to work. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. Those are all in. I think we're okay. We'll find out. I'm not trying to hide something. I'm just keeping a joke going because I find it funny by now. Because everyone thinks there's something to hide, but there's not anymore. But is there something to hide? I don't know. Dang it. Okay, now it's too tight. Bloody hell. Now it's too tight. Why don't you want to work properly? Play the Nero. I don't know any music. I have no artistic ability, just so you guys are aware. But for some reason, I can't get this bloody thing to work. Like, you would think the tolerances would not be this freaking tight. Like, I know they gotta be tight for the keyboard, but... But this is redonk. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I gotta make it a... Wow. Okay. So I have to make this... So 5.4 is too tight. 5.7? 5.4 is too tight. But it's functional. I can adjust it. I can fix it. I can fix this. I can fix this. And you're all trying to see if you can get a view of the fancy new tool head that does not exist. I know you're all. Slice out. So. Noise suppression off. Okay. Let me mute my music. Yeah, so it's that one bar. That's what's screwing me up. That bar is what controls the tension on the keyboard, and if it's too thick, it keeps the case from closing. And if it's too loose, like it is now, once you tighten the screws, it pulls the whole thing together. So as long as I leave the screws loose, That's like all I know. I know Spider-Man. I don't know any other songs. If anyone knows like how to play songs on keyboard, easy keyboard songs. Okay. How do I play songs? Okay. Okay, ready? Okay, hey. Wow, I have... Yeah, Doggo showed up. Can I play my... Dude, I can barely play one song on a keyboard. I don't think I can play Sandstorm. If you're buying new, like for flexibles, if you plan on doing a crap ton of flexibles, maybe go with the LGX. Simply for the fact that it's got the largest gears. That may be useful. In your case, it would be really nice if they had actual like keys on here. Like if they had a, like, this is the E key, so then I could just go like. There you go. There was a stream. And then we made whatever the heck this is. This goes in a box. This goes in like this. And this goes in like that. I think. And then I have a key. Oh, wait, actually, that comes out. That goes there. Come on. That goes there. That goes there. This one slides on. Got to trim those. Get in there, wires. We're going to give you 20 feet of wires. What are you hitting? There we go. And now we put the keys on. Doo-doo-doo. I am not a music man. I am not a music man. So yeah, that was the stream tonight. I don't know why we did this. This was fun though. Once I get this actually working so it doesn't do this when I actually attach it together. And then it does have a knob for volume that I don't have on yet because I have to take it off. But there is a volume knob. I need like the giant shades. So yeah. I wish I knew any songs on the keyboard. This would make it a lot easier if, you know, I finish this and then I... Well, how I play the outro is I hit the outro button, which I'm going to do in a minute. So, yes, tonight, yeah, I'm trying to do the Imperial March. The problem is, like, I have no reference. I have to look up the keys. So it's like, and then I also have to look at what I should be playing. Oop. Wait. I think we're going to call it there, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. I know it was a whole bunch of... ran into issues with actually putting this thing together, but the actual build of it was fun. And then I don't even know what the heck I'm going to do with this guy, because this is kind of a funky thing that... So now I got to learn how to play the keyboard. Or at least this. So, for those of you who hung out through the stream tonight, as always, you're awesome. For anyone who donated, you're also awesome. For anyone who became a member of the channel or subscribed, you're awesome. On your way out, make sure you like that smash button. Duff $6.99. Some change for Nero's tip hat. I don't have a hat. Hopefully the ERCF, the Enraged Rabbit Carrot Feeder, will continue next week. If not the week after. And if not next week, I'll figure something else to do. So, why aren't you printing? Why aren't you printing? Print. Print. Why aren't you printing? Print. Anyways, rest of you, enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe out there. Wash your hands.
Some change for Nero's
Cheers.
tip hat.